Hi, I'm Ian Gatt, the Head of Performance and Lead Physiotherapist for GB Boxing. In collaboration with Anchor, we're looking forward to providing these two courses, the Sporting Upper Limb Masterclass and the Sporting Hand and Wrist. A little bit about myself. I've been in clinical practice, predominantly in sports, for the last 20 years. I've been involved in research and peer reviewing other research material being published, and also been teaching for numerous years now on the upper limb, so shoulders, elbows, but specifically around the hands and wrists, which is an area which I'm really interested in. The courses are shaped for you, whether you are a physiotherapist, sports rehabilitator, sports therapist, sports masseur, osteopath, chiropractor, even doctors. Doesn't matter whether you're working in sports, whether you're working in a clinical practice in the NHS or in the MOD. There's a lot of information which we'll be looking in both these two courses to allow you to improve both your diagnostics and also in the management of any person coming through the door looking at problems in the upper limb. So looking at the Sporting Upper Limb Masterclass, we'll be looking at those three joints, the shoulder, the elbow, the hand and wrist. We'll be looking at the types of injuries, the mechanisms of those injuries, the diagnostics, so thinking about what subjective information is important, particularly what objective information is important, and tests that link to that, and then how to best manage those injuries, looking from the hands-on and the hands-off. And with all of that, looking at what is the clinical evidence, what is the research evidence, what do you feel you have found useful. Sharing that information, you can again improve that collective knowledge, that collective experience. The other course, for those who are interested solely at the hand and wrist, is a Sporting Hand and Wrist. And again, similarly, we'll be looking specifically at those mechanisms happening at the hand and wrist. We'll be looking at the diagnostics, and then we'll be looking at the treatments and the rehabilitation. And whether you're using these sort of devices that you can find commercially available, and I will be discussing about whether these are useful or whether there are better ways and even cheaper ways of looking at particularly exercises and making it more applicable and more functional for you guys. And then also thinking about how to incorporate the wider kinetic chain with those hands and wrists. So join me if you want to learn more about injuries in sports and consideration about the non-sports environment, if you want to refine your clinical assessment, if you want to enhance both your hands-on and your hands-off approach. And obviously, we will do all this in an interactive and fun environment. On my behalf, I thank you, and you can follow me on social media where, again, I will be posting more information about these courses and any other form of educational material that I come across. Thank you very much.